So, hello there. I haven't vlogged since, I can't even remember. It feels like months. It's only been a couple of weeks. Reason being, I just needed a break. I needed to go on a short hiatus to think about my life, which is what I did. Now, when I started out this year, I had goals for my channel. I wanted to grow, as everybody says, I wanted my channel to grow, I wanted my social media platform to grow. And in order for that to happen, I needed to stay consistent. Now, I do hair videos, or at least I wanted to do hair videos. And then I added a fitness challenge to my platform this year. For beginners, whatnot, we're going to work out together. That was the plan. So essentially 2 videos every week is what I wanted to do when I started out in January. And I tried. There were a few times when, I had some challenges here and there, but I would get back and, catch up with the number of videos that I needed to have up at the time. And I did that. Now, I had become a very self-absorbed person. And this is something that just didn't pop up in 2018. I had been this way for quite some time. Why? Because we're just fed certain ideologies, it could be social media, just everyday life, and our generation in particular. Even just in the recent past, there's been this whole movement of love yourself, self-love, which is important. It is. It's very important. Self-love is important, but some of us take it too far, and we forget to be nice to other people. It becomes, conceitedness, is that a word? And being self-absorbed, and that was my problem, I was focusing on myself, and I stopped caring about other people. I have a full-time job, okay? I have a 9 to 5, or here it's an 8 to 17 hours. That's what I have. I also have school. And this year in particular, I have a whole dissertation to think about. Not only think about, but do. As well as friends and family. And relationships that I need to nurture. Okay. Friendships and relationships that I need to nurture. And I mixed up my priorities. And with regards to my YouTube channel, I started comparing myself, or competing, whatever it is that you want to call it, with people who have YouTube as a full-time job. Yes, in order to grow or whatnot, you need to be consistent. But most of the time, people that are pumping in, at least 1 video a week, or maybe even 2, some even do 4 videos a week, it's their job, okay? Their livelihood literally depends on it. And I was doing that, when I already had a whole job, I had school, I had so many other things that I needed to do and focus on. Other people are making money off of YouTube. I am not, And just always, I wasn't really thinking through everything. Yes, of course I had a plan for this whole Chita Diaries thing, but I was doing too much and letting things that needed, to be addressed or to be focused on in the now, I was putting less effort there, which was a problem. Now, beginning of February. In fact, my last post on Facebook was after a photo shoot. Okay, not after, but I posted a picture of a photo shoot I'd done a couple of weeks prior. Loved that photo shoot, and I meant everything that I said in those posts. I really did. But it's an example of where my mind was at. Yes, it was in a good place, but overall, my life in general and the person that I had become wasn't a good thing, I'm so sorry. But this is me now. I have relapsed when it comes to eating cake. The whole fitness thing. It's just that's like another story. But yeah, I eat cake to comfort myself these days. But after being in that headspace and doing all of that, something extremely heartbreaking happened. In fact, calling it something extremely heartbreaking is a complete understatement. And I won't dwell into that too much because, I don't want to disrespect the memory of that person, or even bring it here to people who wouldn't even know, understand, or relate. And just say that, most of us have this problem. Okay, maybe not most, but some of us have this problem where we become self-absorbed and we listen to, all of this input, like our news feed is just full of, love yourself, cut off negative energy, only positive vibes. And then we fail to see, or we fail to distinguish the difference between negative vibes and constructive criticism. Or we just want to focus on caring about ourselves. And that was my problem. And that became something, that I did. I stopped caring about other people. I wanted to care about myself, or the only time I'd want to deal with other people is when they were caring about me, because I just given up on the human race, I just became that person, like I'll think about how I would love to travel on my own. Like I have siblings that I love, I have friends, very close friends. Like we hang out, we chill, we love each other and everything, but I had gotten into that mental space where I wanted to focus on myself. But then I had done that for too long, and then it became a bit much, where now, I just stopped caring about anybody else. I only wanted to focus on myself, And the whole cutting off negative vibes here and there, I was cutting people off left, right, center. I was just cutting them off. Some completely, some, like close friends, family, whatnot. I wouldn't cut them off completely. But if I got negative vibes from them, even though, even if I was wrong, if you had a dispute or a disagreement, I just stopped talking to them, From texting them every day, calling them at least twice a week, I just stopped doing any. I was like, if they want to talk to me, they'll contact me first and then I'll respond, but I'm not going to try it anymore. I didn't need to make an effort. I'll show up for events, I'll support them when they need me, but I don't need them in my everyday life because they annoy me or whatever reason, I became that person. And with regards to this whole YouTube thing, like I said, I was comparing myself to people who do this full time. Like, they're actually making money off of this. I make no money out of this. In fact, I spend money, okay? I spend money off of this. I would put my phone on flight mode for hours, okay? Hours, literally. And if my phone wasn't on flight mode, I would, ignore calls, ignore texts, because I was focusing on something that made me happy, okay? Again, all about me. And yes, vlogging is something I find very therapeutic. I've always said this. Even now, I tell my friends vlogging is therapeutic to me. But it stopped being something fun. I was now treating it like a job, trying to get content out every week. And it was just like, I didn't have to do that, okay? I didn't have to do that, okay? Like I'll keep saying, I can't be comparing myself to people who do this as a full-time job, okay? Like, who am I trying to impress? Like, there's no one, who is waiting for me to upload a video. And that's a problem I think a lot of people have. Most of the time, as YouTubers, yes, someone might be watching this and thinking, like, who do you think you are? Like, no, but to be honest, and you probably agree with what I say. Most of the time, we just hype ourselves up. And I see people do this, you show up, you're like, hi guys, sorry, I've been gone for a while. And, just like, sometimes, like, I'll look at some of my favorites, like I love their content, but I'm just like, I didn't even notice you had been gone for a while, like, I honestly didn't notice. Don't get me wrong. And someone disappears for like 6 months, like, yes, like, I'll worry, like, I'll be that person who would DM you, like, are you okay? Where have you been? I miss your videos. But if you've been gone for like 1 week or a couple of days, or instead of uploading 4 videos, you uploaded 3, like, you haven't failed us. Like, trust me, you haven't failed us. We have lives, and so should you, Unless this is your job. If it's your job, then yeah, like, you failed yourself. But yeah, it just became, like, I realized that, my priorities were messed up, and I needed to regroup, not being able to post 2 videos every week like I promised at the beginning of the year. First of all, who was I making those promises to? Like, who was seriously waiting to watch my videos? Like, everybody has a life, Everybody has a life, and I'm not making money off of this. This is supposed to be fun. This is something I'm passionate about. I actually enjoy doing it. So I just decided that, if I'm ever going to do videos going forward, or at least, I don't know, maybe it's just the phase I'm going through right now. But honestly, right now, where I am, I just want to make videos when I have something important to say. I don't want to be scratch my head and be like, oh, like, what kind of content, what type of topic should I address this week? Like, I don't want to be that person. It's not necessary. This isn't my job, I'm just trying to have fun, entertain people here and there, meet people. Like, that's what I want to do, for now. Like, I have other things to do and I have other things to concentrate on. And it's not just, vlogging, You could be watching this, even just life in general. My camera is overheated. But anyways, I'll just end here because my camera's about to die. But maybe I'll make a part 2 or come back later on. But yeah, that's it for now. But yeah, I'll just finish off and say the point of this, was just in case there's someone out there who's like me, okay, and maybe you've been self-absorbed, try to just reevaluate your life, especially if you're like me. Okay, fine. In fact, I shouldn't even focus on YouTube. It could be any aspect of your life. You could be a parent, okay? This is like the most common example, but people still don't take it seriously. If you're someone, if you're a parent, you have kids, especially young kids who are like in primary school, whatnot, like there's still a chance for you to change. If you don't see your kids, like literally don't see your kids, like, okay, fine, maybe you might drop them off at school, and then you come home, like after their bedtime, they're in bed, weekends, you're not with you don't spend time with your kids. Like weekends, you kiss their foreheads, say hi to them as they're eating breakfast or whatnot, and then you go hang out with your girls, or you go hang out with your boys. If you have no relationship with your kids, but yes, you're hustling, you're grinding throughout the week to provide stuff for them, to buy them stuff or send them to nice schools, try and have a relationship with them. Like if anything happened to those kids, what would the point be for all of that? And even for kids as well. If you're doing stuff and you're like, okay, fine, like I need to do a whole bunch of things, I don't know, to have like a good future or whatnot, or make my parents proud, but you don't talk to your parents at all, trust me, even just 1 hour out of, like, first of all, we have 24 hours in a day, 7 days in a week. Just pick 1 hour out of your week to call your mom, to call your dad, or to call your guardian, or whoever it is that, it could be a sibling, like whoever it is, just find the time to call them. And I know I'm hypersensitive right now, so this may sound like, like I'm just being emotional, but I've learned the hard way, and and it's just the truth. Like I'll give like a very real example. Like I have younger brothers, okay? I have 2 younger brothers, like the youngest from like a large group of siblings. And to be honest, months can go by, usually months can go by, like I haven't texted them, I haven't called them, but they're my brothers. Of course I love them. When they come home from uni, like, it's all, hey, like, how have you been? Like, we have fun, we chill, but I don't talk to them, Why? Because I've just gotten used to that. And even, the person that I mentioned prior to that, we had been close for so many years, but it became that relationship as well, we like each other's stuff on social media, we send each other funny memes, but we weren't really talking to each other. I wasn't making that effort anymore. Why? Because I was being self-absorbed. But now, it's heartbreaking. And like I said, heartbreaking is an understatement, because the person is gone. But, try. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Try. Make that effort. Because at the end of the day, we are human beings. Yes, I became that person who was just like, oh, like I want to focus on myself. But at the end of the day, I do need those relations, like I need to nurture relationships. Like people are important, people who are close to me are important, and I need to value them, okay? And I don't know, like this, I don't want this video to be too much, I will just end here, and I won't say, see you in the next video, because I have no idea when the next video will be, but I'll see you around on social media, because that's another thing, I am definitely active on social media, but with regards to videos, I want to make content because I actually want to do it, it's something that I'm meaning to do, like it's a video topic I actually want to address, and not just scratch my head and post things onto YouTube or Facebook or wherever, like, I just wanted to say that, and I'll end here because I don't want to ramble anymore. But yeah, I'll see you around. Bye.